Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the latest episode in the greatest airplane show in the face of the earth. Welcome back. No BS flight simulator Thursday night, May 21st, year of our Lord 2026. Welcome back to nobody that's watching. If you're watching this, God bless you. Hit like, subscribe, donate, become a member, send me some money, damn it. We are sitting here in Charles de Gaulle Airport. We're going to be recreating a real flight. I think it was a real flight. At least that's what it says on the internet. From Charles de Gaulle to Edinburgh, flying this here Cougar 727. I repeated that 3 times for Jeremy Hambley. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you watch the quartering, you know what I'm talking about. All right, game audio. All right, let's go. We should have audio, I think. Let me see here. All right, let me just make sure the audio is correct on the right cable real quick. Okay, so we have... Ah, that's a problem. Should be on cable C. Okay. Let's see, that should have fixed it. Let me go into the pause menu. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we can now hear. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't realize Cougar was like a real airline until tonight. I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, look at that. So I was looking for American flights, but I only saw Tucson Airport, and it didn't give me where it flew to. So this time, so I did find this flight, but it does allow you to put in the real tail number if you want to put it in. So like, supposedly this is the tail number from real life. You know, Golf, Oscar, Papa Mike, November. But yeah, man, we gonna get into this airplane. We gonna get this thing fired up. We gonna get it juiced up. And we're going to get this bird up in the air. Hopefully make a sweet touchdown. Sweet touchdown in Edinburgh. Or Edinburgh. You can say it how you want to say it. I'm going to say it how I want to say it. I'm going to call it Edinburgh. Some people might want to call it Edinburgh. I don't know. I don't know what the right way is to say it. But I'm going to say it how I feel like saying it. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's do a couple of things. Let's get our handy dandy cell phone out, because we had those years ago in this airplane. Let me make sure we have cold and dark. That's fine. UTC, that's fine. Okay, all of that is good. That's fine. Okay, options. We can leave that in. Weather radars, digital. Yep, all of that looks good. Pre-Flizzite. Let's put our flight plan in. Let's go ahead and call over GSX.
Boarding requested.
Well, more like fuel bitch, but you know what I mean. All right, let's do pre-flight checks.
Pre-flight checklist started. Battery on, APU check.
Check, bitch. One of these days we might do the whole checklist ourselves. That's not going to be today. Oh good, we got some shit outside. Now I didn't choose anything like what providers and all that. I just, whatever defaulted is fine with me. Whatever defaulted is fine.
Do you want to board crew?
Sure, baby.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, boarding crew now. Oh, you know, I gotta turn real weather on in a second here. Let me turn that on.
Oil quantity test.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright, are the radios on yet? I think they are. Let's go ahead and turn it on.
Engine number 1 bleed is open. Engine 2 bleed is
Let's
open.
find out what ATIS is.
Locking gear.
Engine 3 bleed is open. APU bleed is open.
127.13.
All packs are open. Packs trip-off warnings tested.
GHT 27 left. Winds
I gotta turn that sound up.
Fuel dump switches closed. Fuel dump valve in transit lights tested.
Alright, sand
Fuel
tensions.
dump
I
nozzle
think
in
that's gonna
transit
be
lights tested.
COM 1 output, I think.
Fire bell test completed. Annunciator panel tested.
9 left. 27 right.
Gyro nav
Departing
compass
runways
source set
26
normal.
right. 27 left. Wind 070 at 4. Have OK. Temperature 15.
Main panel
2.12.
lights checked.
QNH 1026.
Throttle warning horn
Transition
tested.
level 60. Advise on initial
Fire bottle
contact.
transfer
You have
switch
information
set to
Victor.
left. Pre-flight
Charles
checks
de Gaulle
complete.
International Airport. Information Victor.
Information Victor.
0,000 Zulu. Arriving runways 26 left. 27 right. Departing runways 26 right. 27 left. Wind 070 at 4.
Alright, let's see which
Yeah,
runway is longer.
Temperature
Because we were supposed to take off on runway 9 right. So the opposite is probably 27 left. Let's see here. LFPG. You can choose an on-screen keyboard if you want. They do have that available. Alright, reference. Okay, airport right here. Okay, we'll do 27 left.
Before start checks started. Hydraulic A pumps are off. Altimeter is set to 1026. Nav, beacon, and logo lights set. Emergency exit lights armed. Window heat is on. Radios are on.
Oh well.
Departure briefing is complete. Logbook has been checked. Alternate flaps off. Stall warning tested.
Alright, we'll come back to here.
Set to off.
Yep, that is the flight plan.
Flight control shutoffs on.
Alright, let's find out what our
Anti-skid
departure is
tested.
going to be. Let's clearance.
Comparators checked.
Line slow. Hold up.
Ground proximity warning system checked.
Charles de Gaulle clearance. Cougar Golf Oscar Papa Mike November. Requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh. We have information Victor. Hello.
Throttle morning horn tested. Stabilizer trim
Stand by,
checked.
you're number 1.
Trim tested and set.
Cougar Papa Mike November, clear to Edinburgh via the PO60 departure runway 26 right. Initial climb to flight level 100, departure on 124.355, squawk 6363.
Fire
Clear to
control is
Edinburgh
checked.
by the PO 6 Echo departure. Copy that on runway 26 right. Initial climb flight level 100. Departure on 124.355. Squawk 6363. Cougar Papa Micah
AC
November.
power checked.
Papa Mike November, not Papa Micah.
Rudder power is checked and on.
Cougar Papa Mike November, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.908.
Alright, let me
Shocks
change
and goals
our
are
departures
removed.
here in
Before
Navigraph.
start checklist complete.
So we have runway 26 right. And we have the PO 6 Echo. Okay, PO 6 Echo, let's change that up here to departure. Okay, change procedure. What? That doesn't make sense. Alright, it is what it is. Alright, so let's go departure. Let's see here. We have runway 26. Right. Oops. Let's go back. Oh, airport ID with enter. Okay, LFPG. That doesn't make sense. We already had that in there. Okay, 26 right. And let's go to the next page. Okay, post 6 Echo. Okay, select, enter. Then our arrival is going to be EGPH. Runway 24. And it 1 Echo. Echo. Alright, I guess it'll be this one then. Enter, and now let's go back to our flight plan. So after 821, we are going to go to a Trex. Yep. ATREX. No, we have it right here. ATREX. Okay, after a Trex, we have B727. then we have relic. I'm having the hardest time finding R. That's why I keep on like scrolling around here. Like I know it's around here somewhere. R-A-T-U-K. I can't even talk tonight. T-U-K. the fuck is a keck? T-U-K. Okay, enter. Then we have Sovat. S-V-A-T. Okay, and then we have, I don't think it's going to do an airway. Let's see here, AFS, flight plan, message. Yeah, I don't see like a list button or anything like that, so, okay. Let's see if it'll put it in. I don't think it will. L613. If it does, that'll be awesome. Oh, shit! Let's try Sovat first. Oh, position. What the fuck? Oh, okay. That's the it's a way. They want a waypoint. Okay, that doesn't make sense. All right. First of all, let me connect this first. Let's get rid of this. There it is. Clear. Yep. Delete. There we go. Okay, so we have a Trex next. That's excellent. So the flight plan is now starting to connect. Okay, so after Sovat... Oh, wow. I'm just going to enter, like, 2 or 3 of these in here. We'll do Mowgli, M-O-G-L-I. There's no reason to input them all. M-O-G-L-I. And then after Mowgli, we will do Halif. No, we'll do, we'll do Halif. H-A-L-I-F. That'll be the last waypoint we enter in. Enter. Now let's get rid of this manual here. Back. Then we have init. So that's now connected. Edinburgh, excellent. So our flight plan is done. VNAV, we don't need to worry about right now. Heading, tune. Yeah, I don't think we need to do anything with... Yep. We don't need to do anything with the weights and shit. That doesn't go in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and make sure all of our weights are good. Because we're getting ready to back up and get out of here. All right, finished. Okay, that's good. Takeoff, we have 26 right. Okay, set EPR and trim. Set speeds. Flaps 15. All right, let's get our clearance for pushback. And engine start, let me remove the chocks. If they haven't done that already. Oh, they already took them out. All right, very good. Let's go to, let's see here. Set tensions. Okay, ground 121.98. Charles de Gaulle, ground, Cougar, Mike, I'm sorry, Cougar Papa, Mike, November, requesting push and engine start. Transponder 6363.
Cougar Papa, Mike, November, push and start approved, face north.
63. 63. All right, now let's tell. So, what did they say? Tail north? Oh, face north. So that would be that way. So we need to go to the right. Okay, nose right. Yeah, this one right here.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. Starting engine number 3.
Airfans 22 Foxtrot Alpha contact tower on 123.605.
123.605 for tower, Air France 22 Foxtrot Alpha.
I'm gonna put some music on once once we're done with GSX.
Air France 87 Golf November, ready for push.
November, clear for push and start.
Cleared push and start, Air France 87 Golf November.
Boy, they just skating. Look at them motherfuckers. They're not even walking. They just skating. Oh, now they're starting to walk. All right, let's start up the next engine.
7311, clear for push and start.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, fuel is introduced. Dude, what happened to our... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, guys. Really? What happened to the APU? Boy, this crew is always letting me down. What happened to our screens? I hope that didn't glitch out.
Unlocking gear.
All right, let's start engine number 1 now.
Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Oh, we have no okay, we have no power. So let me get the APU turned back on. I don't know why they didn't turn that on. They were supposed to do that during startup.
118.655 for tower, Air Creed 5 Delta Hotel. Air France 87 Golf November, ready to taxi.
Air France 87 Golf November.
Man, I hope I don't have to put the whole flight plan back in.
Via Echo 6.
That would really suck.
Kilo 2 Golf Golf Echo 2 Quebec Quebec 6.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Echo 6, Tango Kilo 2, Golf, Golf Echo 2, Quebec, Quebec 6, Air France 87 Golf November.
Air France 61 Alpha Lima, contact tower on 122.605.
123.605.
All right, good. We got power again.
61 Alpha Lima.
Let's start engine number 2.
7311 ready to taxi.
Cougar 7311, runway 27 left taxi via Papa 1, Foxtrot November 5, Foxtrot Bravo, Quebec Bravo 9er, Quebec 6.
Runway 27 left taxi via Papa 1, Foxtrot November 5, Foxtrot Bravo, Quebec Bravo 9er, Quebec 6, Freebird 7311.
Okay, that's now starting. Let's hold this in until it balances. Alright, let's start up engine number 1. God, I hope that flight plan is still in there.
Ground, Air France 53 Uniform Romeo, taxi to parking.
Air France 53 Uniform Romeo, taxi to parking via Zulu 3, Kilo 3.
Alright, fuel has been introduced.
Runway 9er right.
Zulu 3, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9er right, Air France 53 Uniform Romeo.
Where did I put the altimeter again? I thought I put it on the, oh, it's right here. Alright, engine number 1 still did not start.
Lufthansa 7 Foxtrot, contact tower on 118.655.
Over to tower, Lufthansa 7 Foxtrot.
No! Yes! Yes! Let's fucking go! Yeah! It's still in there! Alright. Hopefully we can start the engine now. Okay, looks like we're starting. No, I don't want that keyboard. No. Hang on. I did change this before I started the night.
Gulf Air 18, contact tower on 118.655.
Nope. Are you motherfucker? Not the right control. Fuck. And I hate this fucking game.
Air 511, cleared for push and start.
Push back and start approved. Nouvel Air 511. Ground, Air
Fuck
France
you,
41,
game.
Juliet, taxi to the gate.
This fucking motherfucking game. I hate this motherfucker so bad. God, I just need to play X-Plane, man, for real.
Zulu 3, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9er right, Air France 45, Juliet, Juliet. 36 Yankee Bravo, ready to push.
36 Yankee Bravo, cleared for push and start.
Start approved, Easy 36 Yankee Bravo. Air France 17 Golf Juliet, ready to push.
Air France 17 Golf Juliet, cleared for push and start.
Push back and start approved. Air France 17 Golf Juliet.
Air France 1878, contact tower on 118.655.
Over to tower, Air France 1878.
Now we should be okay. All right, after start checklist.
After start checks. All packs are open.
To go ground, Cougar Papa Mike November requesting taxi clearance runway 26 right.
Closed. Beacon lights on. AC power checked. Boost pumps all on. Hydraulic A pumps on. Hydraulic system B pumps all on. Nav, beacon, and logo lights set. Emergency exit lights armed. Window heat is on. Gyro nav
Copy
compass
that.
source set.
Taxi runway 26 right via
Alternate
Echo
flaps
Mike
off.
2, Mike Alpha, Foxtrot November 1, Foxtrot Romeo
Engine and
1,
wing anti-ice
Cougar
set to
Papa
off.
Mike November.
Flight control shutoffs on. Anti-skid checked and off. Comparators checked.
Glide slope.
Alright, now I'm gonna have our
Proximity warning system checked.
co-pilot handle comms here.
All on one. Airspeed warning checked. Yaw dampers on.
Runway 27 left
Spoilers
via
detent.
Echo 6, Tango Kilo 2,
Flight director checked.
Golf Echo 2, Quebec 6.
Runway 27 left taxi via Echo 6, Tango Kilo 2, Golf Echo 2, Quebec 6,
After start checks complete.
Cross runway 9 right.
Cross runway 9 right. Air France 450 Juliet. Air France 17 Ghost Train ready, taxi.
Alright, taxi's done. Let's start taxiing out.
Tango Echo 2, Romeo, Tango Kilo 2, Echo 5, Tango Kilo 1, Golf Echo 2, Quebec 6.
Oh shit, I didn't want to do that.
Runway 27 left taxi via Papa 2, Tango Echo 2, Romeo, Tango Kilo 3, Echo 5, Tango Kilo 1.
Flaps 15.
Quebec 6, Air France 17, Golf Juliet.
Victor, taxi departing via Zulu 3, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9 right.
Zulu 3, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9 right, Air France 384 Victor.
Arrow 319er, push and start at your discretion. Air France 384, Victor cross runway 9 right.
Alright, we're on our way. Let's do our taxi checklist.
Taxi checks.
Ooh, a Super Continental. Very cool.
Taxi lights are on. Flaps 15 set.
43, hold short of runway 9 right, Air France 43, Mike uniform.
And this is our departure. We're just gonna go straight out and then turn right. Not really sure why they have us going on this departure, but it's okay. Okay. All right, let's do GPS here.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Echo 8, Tango Lima 4, Golf, Golf, Echo 2, Quebec, Quebec 6.
Runway 27 left, taxi via Echo 8, Tango Lima 4, Golf, Golf, Echo 2, Quebec, Quebec 6, Itaro 319er.
Air France 43, Mike uniform, cross runway 9 right.
Crossing 9 right, Air France 43, Mike uniform.
That's interesting. That says VOR.
Charlie, taxi departing via Zulu 3, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9 right.
Kilo 3, hold short of runway 9 right, Air France 39er, Quebec, Charlie.
Clear 511, contact tower on 123.605.
Alright, there we go. There's FMS. Dude, we should have turned, I think. I think we should have turned. An update? Oh shit, I missed it. Oh well. We'll get it next time. Yeah, damn it, we should have... Let's cut across the grass real quick. I'm not the first person. I see tire tracks in there. This ATC must have fucked somebody else up today, too. Fuck your grass, Paris, fuck it. It's my grass now. Moussé les Neuf. Rade les Bouches.
36 Yankee Bravo, contact tower on 123.605.
Bye, airplane.
Air France 29er, Quebec, Charlie, cross runway 9 right.
Crossing 9 right, Air France 39er, Quebec, Charlie.
Alright, now we're on the right path. There's runways right there.
taxi shortly.
My bad, we should have turned there. I was looking at the map. Never been fired for taxiing wrong before. Maybe today I'll be fired for taxiing the wrong way. Just making up my own taxi route. I got rear view mirrors on this airplane so I can see what's behind me, so I know we're good. Nothing's behind us.
Air France 28 Echo Whiskey boarding complete. Request pushback.
28 Echo Whiskey push and start approved.
Cleared push and start. Air France 28 Echo Whiskey.
Where do they say I need to go to? Foxtrot Romeo 1. Dude, I don't even see a Romeo 1 anywhere around here. We have Kilo 8 for 26 right. Oh, I'm on the other side of the airport. Fuck me. Give me a second here. Let me pause this. We're just going to slew mode, I think, over to the runway. We put the parking brake on. Oh, yeah. Yep, we're definitely in the wrong area. Okay. I just do this a little bit at a time. So if I go too fast, it might mess things up.
Runway 27 left taxi via Echo 8, Tango Lima 5 Golf.
Thank God for slew mode.
Quebec 6.
We're kind of almost there. It's one way to tour the facility. Hey, look at all them buses. Hold a lot of giraffes in there. Lot of giraffes.
Contact tower on 123.605.
Tower F on Tango Trail.
Nice. Y'all try that. You guys get a 0 foot per minute rating when you're landing. See how y'all do. None of y'all get that. That's going to be the record forever and ever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Alright, we are almost good for showtime here.
Roger, pushback approved. Nordic 14905.
Damn, can I get around this building? Do I have to go through it? Oh, this is pretty. That looks just like Dubai. Well, almost like Dubai.
Ground. Air France 45 Papa Papa taxi to the land.
Air France 45 Papa Papa taxi to parking via Zulu 3 Kilo 3 hold short of runway 9er right.
Zulu 3 Kilo 3 hold short of runway 9er right. Air France 45 Papa Papa.
Alright, we are almost there. Yeah, we are on the way wrong side of the airport. Alright, now we should be getting ready to pull up on 26 right.
Air France 45 Papa Papa
cross, runway 9er right.
Contact tower on 123.605. November, open short of the runway, ready for departure.
Before takeoff checks started. Auto brake is set to RTU. Ignition set to continuous. Essential power is on generator 3.
That's good. We need that on generator 3 so we can do
Strobe lights on.
autopilot.
Landing lights on. Taxi lights off.
Hey, what's up, Darren? What's up, Astro? Hey, what's up, fellas?
Transponder is on.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I like this airplane. I haven't flown this one in a while. What's that called? The Quiet what? Quiet Cat. No shit.
Oil cooler is off.
Never knew that.
Air condition checked and set. Pack trim set to normal. Pressure switch on.
I need to get rid of that little arrow there, that green arrow. That's gonna fuck me up on this flight.
Before takeoff checks complete.
Excellent. Been pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. Good week at work. Feeling good. Yeah. No real complaints. How about you, my friend? Everything going good? Hang on. Let's, oh, they got that on properly. Oh, good. All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right. Engines are good. That's good. When you guys are doing good, that's good. That's good to hear. All right, takeoff power set.
6, right, remaining.
80 knots.
1,700 feet.
Shadow 319er, contact departure. Good day.
All right, B1.
B1. Rotate.
Shadow 319er, take.
Positive rate.
For the contact ground on 121.98.
You're up.
Quebec, good day.
After takeoff checks. Ignition is off. Landing gear is set to off.
You know what? I forget where autopilot is in this airplane. Like how to turn the autopilot on. Is it on? Maybe it is on autopilot right now. Might have to put this on. Yeah, let me pause this real quick. Give me 1 second. We'll look at it together. Let me get the page up. I haven't flown this airplane in so long, I've actually forgotten how to operate the, how to turn on the autopilot. S2727. Let's see here. Documents. Oh no, bitch, stop that stuff. 727. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen real quick. This is embarrassing. I can't believe I forgot. The autopilot switch is locked and disengaged until the circuits. Oh, maybe. Okay, here we go. Modes. Turn knob. I don't have a turn knob. Auto GS. No, we don't have any of that. Airplane. Systems. Air conditioning, flight instruments, flight controls. Yaw dampener. Okay, flaps, actuators. Ah, well, fuck it. I'll figure it out. If not, I'll just fly it by hand the whole way. Let me get back into sim. There's the servos for it. I could have sworn it was... Oops. I'm probably going to feel like such a... Oh, here we go. Autopilot's on now. Let's get our altitude turned up. Oh, here it is. Yaw dampener and... Oh, okay, there we go.
West of Le Bourget. Let me tell you about this iconic airport. Le Bourget Airport opened in 1919 and was the site of Charles
Oh, no shit. I wonder why the flaps are not.
in 1927 after the solo non-stop
Oh, we're
flight
not at the right
across
speed
Italy.
yet. Okay.
It was Paris' main airport.
There we go. I found it. How's life, Greg? Life is okay, man. Your girl went to Alabama on a work trip, man. That's a good time right there, man. You get all that time by yourself. Ooh, boy. Is she really on a work trip, though? Is it really a work trip? I'm just kidding.
Featuring everything from early
Yeah, man, life's pretty good, Dan. I got no
Concorde
real complaints. Hang on one second. Let me mute my microphone. I gotta plug in my laptop. Yeah, buddy. No complaints. Works decent. Everything else is pretty good. There's always room for improvement. Okay, let's put our flaps up. I don't know why they're not doing it. You know, like I wish I hit the Mega Millions already and... No bitch. There we go. That's my retirement fund, the Mega Millions. Mega Millions or the Powerball. I need to hit one of them. Alright, I think we're going to 34,000 feet today. Let's just set that now. I've come close to hitting it a couple of times. I've had like three numbers a couple of times, 4 numbers a couple of times. Alright, we're turning towards Airac or Atrax, whatever that name of that waypoint is. Now, I wonder why are we held up on after takeoff? Maybe I missed something here. It's a little windy. That's all I hear is wind. I don't, you know, it's like, I want to hear the airplane, man. That's crazy that all we can hear is wind. And I think I have all of that shit turned down, too, in the settings. That's one thing I'd like to have them fix one day, is have somebody come up with a mod where it like boosts the engine sounds and like lessens the wind. I know you hear wind, but this is a bit much. And I'm pretty sure I have that shit all turned down. Hang on a second, let me see here. Yeah, other aircraft, environment. Yeah, we got that shit turned all the way down.
Golf Oscar Papa Mike November Paris Control identified. Good afternoon.
Now we're continuing our turn. Transponder is transpondering. Why aren't we turning again? Oh, never mind, we're good. We're going the right way. I got confused for a second. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking about flying the new Inabuilds, the TriStar, but I haven't flown this in so long, man. And they just came out with an update not too long ago on it. So, wait, why the fucker? Oh, motherfucker!
Controlling system B, count 1 is off.
I didn't know I was the one that had to put the flaps up.
After.
There we go. So I after work tonight, I'm sitting there eating dinner, and I'm like, all right, what should I fly? I'm like, all right, I'll do a passenger 727 flight. There's a couple that are flying, you know, in Japan. There's some historic ones I could look at. I kept on trying to load the airplane in, forgetting that I don't own the passenger version of this airplane. Like, I kept on loading into the game, and there was nothing showing up. It was just blank. Like, I'd load in, and then behind me there'd be no airplanes. I'm like, what the hell is going on here, man? And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't own this airplane. I'm like, now the new Phenom from FSR, I've been trying to do my own logo, because you have buildings that you can spawn at airports, hangars for the new Phenom, and you can label them, but the instructions are so convoluted. It doesn't make sense how to do it. I understand what folders to go to, but the info they want you to change, you have to, like, I guess you have to have some sort of kit or software in order to change some of these files. All right, now we're cooking with gas here. I'm so happy this flight plan stayed put. watched the... Wait a minute. What's this? Oh shit, look at that. I didn't know it had this, this point of view here. That's pretty dope. Oh, look at that. Return. Huh. Never knew it had that as an option. And where was that at? So if I go to... oh, here we go. Apis, and then 1... Oh, that is pretty dope. I like that. Alright, very cool. Yeah, man, we'll finish this flight and hopefully be able to play a little Subnautica before I go to sleep tonight, man. I've been having fun playing a little bit of Subnautica here and there. That, and I've been playing a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima also. I had Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation 4. I never tried it on Xbox or on a computer. That's such a fun game. The combat system is phenomenal. The story's pretty good. Something like Thursday night here, Thursday night. Alright, so we can actually put our phone away for a while. And we can put our booklet away too. You don't need either one of those for a while. We're almost at 34,000 feet. Oh, direct routing. Okay, let's do that. I didn't hear that. Alright, direct. Radix. Yeah, I watched the original Spider-Man, the movie from 1977. Dude, I think now that I watched that again, like I watched that movie when I was a little kid. I kind of forgot a lot about that movie. I like that movie a lot actually, but I think like Superman, the Superman movie that came out around that time too, I think they stole a lot of Clark Kent's mannerisms and shit from Spider-Man, dude, because like the way he acts and yeah, that original suit is such a hokey movie, but it's good, man. Back then, that's when they were doing like real stunts. You'd have like a guy just hanging by a rope from a helicopter while he swings. Like it wasn't all animated and CGI like it is nowadays, man. That was when like stuntmen were like they were like really important for movies. Them high-priced actors, man. Those. Oh shit. All right, let's descend. Let's descend this way. I guess I could do VS. I think that wheel is right in the middle here. Yeah, it's right there. We'll just do descend mode for now. We'll just slowly get down to 34,000 feet.
Paris Control, Scandinavian 830, flight level 260.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Whatever a spider can. Look out! Here comes Spider-Man. Okay, let's see here. That and that and that. Slow our descent a little bit. There we are. Click on altitude here in a minute. This tail number, I believe, is the tail number from this flight. From what I could research. I'm a big stickler about trying to do actual flights that took place. I think it's I like doing that. I like researching it and finding out what routes they flew and all right, altitude. Alright, I would think we'd be cruising around like 0.8. Let me, I can actually pull it up on briefing plan here. Let me see what they say for cruising speed. Yeah, 0.8. Look at it. Right on the bunny. Right on the money. It's a shame the weather doesn't work in this airplane, but it's alright. I almost don't want to like fly these airplanes sometimes because of the wind noise. Like that really bothers me. That it's like all you hear is wind. This is better. Oh, this has the fucked up horses in it. That's right. All the way back to really scary looking horses. We'll go back and check them out later. Oh, maybe I'll go now. See if they still have that really weird grin. Like them fucking things are scary looking. Not as scared as I was the other night playing Subnautica, man. Jesus, that little monster squid that popped up out of the sand, man, I almost shit myself. I slid all the way back in my chair. I was like, oh shit! Yeah, these horses are really like freaky looking, man. Why the hell are you guys so freaky looking? Why? You're just horses! Got a fucking snaggletooth on that bitch. Look at that. I messed up mane and snaggletooth. Alright, we are going way too fast. Let's slow down. There's no auto throttle in this airplane. I think if the engines were better in this airplane, I think I'd spend time learning like the intricacies of actually turning it on without the help of the co-pilot and the engineer. But I like how they sound when they start up. But once you're rolling, man, like unless you're outside, them engines suck when you're inside the cabin. I hate just listening to white noise, man. Just whoosh. Speed up a little bit. And then we have for our arrival.
Chevron 524, contact line and radar on 129.355.
Okay, so we have ILS 24. What is that altitude that we're dropping down to? Let's take a look at some of our charts here if they're available. Departure, let's look at our arrival chart first. Stars. Okay, in it is flight level 260, 20. By the time we get to Tartan, we need to be at 7,000. That's what I'm gonna do there. Tartan, 7,000 feet. Oh, we have Tartan 7,000. Okay. All right, that works. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize you could actually change this stuff. Oh, never mind. I guess you can't. Let me see. Can I update it? FL? No, I can't. That's a shame you can't clear that out. Oh well, fuck it. Fuck it. I think 34,000 feet's the outright altitude. Yeah, 34,000. Are we going to 35 at all? No, we're not. So, okay. What kind of camera views we have with this thing? Let me see here. That's great. Good job, FSS. Way to really have, like, these camera angles are... Oh my god, look at that's so beautiful. What the fuck? Yes, more camera views that are meaningless. What in the actual fuck? Wow, that is shitty. That's really bad. God, you only have one outside where you can see something. And I believe we're crossing over into England now. I think this is the big drink. Let's see here. So we have approach. ILS. We'll do this one here. Yep. That's where we're going from here to here. Yep, crossing over the drink. You're welcome, buddy. Anytime, pal. EGPH. Let's take a look at our approach chart. Alright, so we have a decision height of 300 feet. We have a Don't cross below 3,900 feet. Transition levels, probably around 6,000 feet.
In the descent for flight level 220, cleared for the Red Fawn Alpha arrival into Schiphol KLM 760.
12-mile DME arc. 108.9. Course at 240. Okay. Good to know. In case we land on that runway. I think that's the runway we're going to be landing on. We'll find out in a little bit here. Running pretty good without auto FPS tonight. I deactivated auto FPS. I didn't like how it was interacting with the simulator the last couple of updates. I'd rather just turn all the stuff down myself. I did re-enlist in the beta, so it seems to run better on the beta than SU4. So we're back on the beta tip again. We love that tip, that beta tip. I wonder if Darkside Phil's on. I want to troll him. I love trolling Darkside Phil. I act like I like him in the chat at times. Like I say like really nice things, but they're trollish at the same time. Like I try complimenting him, but then I also like insult him at the same time. There's an art form to that. That way you don't get banned. No, he's not on right now. Okay. Alright, what kind of lights do we have? Let me, what is it? Oh, this is a checklist. That's right. That looks like a fun checklist to do. A lot of it's just checking, like all this is checked. Check, check, check. All night, they just check, check, check. I have no idea why the fuck he was cracking Oreos and trying to listen to him. That dude must have been high on LSD like his whole life. But he's sitting there cracking Oreo cookies and listening to them like they're actually telling him something. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what movie I'm talking about. Sugar me. Alright, let's activate some lights. Whoa, it is bright. Are there no lights for the gauges? That's interesting. I thought there would have been. There's the overhead panel. Maybe not. Maybe they just have this light that comes on. Maybe they're not backlit at all. Ah, that's nice. I love the red lights. I think those are dope as hell. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Something's lit up. Oh! Oh, there we go. That's the backlight. Yeah, just this thing is still so fucking bright. My goodness. That I wish we could turn down. That's one thing, bad thing about flying this airplane at nighttime, for early in the morning. Whoa, man, look how close that airplane came. What the fuck is going on here? We are being attacked in here in England. Guys, we're okay, man. We're here on a mission. You guys don't need to be flying around us, buzzing us, man. I promise we're not the bad guys. Everybody here is legal. We all pay our taxes. Whoa. Do these lights work? Nope. I think this would have been a dope airplane to fly in real life. 727. That or the 717. Why does it look like the flaps are down? Must have just been from that angle. Yeah, I would love to be able to turn this screen down. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Hang on a second. No, alright, that didn't do it. I kind of want to do it like a nighttime kind of landing. Let's do that. Hey man, shit looked pretty good tonight. The game looks pretty damn good. Yeah, that new Subnautica game, man, is dope as hell, man. They took all the good things from the first game, all the good things from the second game, and they kind of smashed them together and have this hybrid baby, and it is really dope. Yes, it's a grind, like all these games are, but it does get easier the more you collect, and the vehicles and the amount of bad guys. Oh my god! Wait, why did they? Oh, I guess they turned it off when I made it bright outside. That's crazy. They turned it off that quickly. Yeah, the variety of bad guys this time in Subnautica, plus the how aggressive they are. Like, everything wants to kill you in that game this time. Not like last time where you could kind of get away with like getting around certain. They all want a piece of your ass this time. Every single one of them. Where am I descending at? What waypoint here? So after Leah, which is after we pass Stansbury. Oh, Manchester, my bad, it's Manchester. Start saying tensions back up a little bit. Got my no BS t-shirt on. These motherfuckers are expensive, dude. $40 a piece for a t-shirt. I think the sweatshirts are only like $5 more. But yep, we got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts. Get them while they're hot. We got coffee mugs. Let me grip. I haven't talked about grifting in a while. Let me grip for a minute. Somebody buy my drum set for me. Oh please, and buy me a new GPU. I want either the 4090 or the 5090. Please and thank you. I also need a new power block to go with it because my power doesn't generate enough for that kind of GPU. But you know, I'll give you my Venmo, my PayPal. Y'all can just, you know. I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm kidding about you guys paying for it. Not unless you really want to. If you want to pay for it, I'm not going to turn it down. I'll whore myself out for a 5090. To an extent. Not like all the way wore out, but like, you know, I'd consider some things for money. Alright, so our decision height is 300. We actually have to push this dial down in order to do that. So that's now pushed back down again. Let's put that at 300. And then after we make our turn coming up here, I might set up, I was thinking about setting up our course, but I can always do that when we get closer to landing, when I put it in manual mode. Like in heading mode, not manual. I wonder if they can take care of the of icing and all that. I don't think they did. Oh, look at that! The compass symbols here. That's pretty cool. That was from that's in that. It's either the MD-11 or the TriStar. I forget which one. I remember seeing these on both sides. That's cargo, that's fire. So they must, so the, oh no, here we go. Alright, so I guess I take care of it then. Alright, window beats on.
Shuttle 16 hotel, send flight level 156. Flight level 150, shuttle 16 hotel.
Alright, not too much farther to go. This weekend I'm going to be doing a 777 flight, maybe Saturday night. I wanted to do one of those this weekend. I want to try that flight factor out again. I'm really hoping that PMDG has that update out on the marketplace for the enhanced, you know, the update that they're doing, the refresh for the 738. It's out on PC, but not if you got it on Xbox or from the marketplace. It's not available there yet. It's supposedly been submitted. It just hasn't, I guess, made its way through all the checks and everything they have to do. Oh shit, we never set our barometric pressure.
Window 2 Echo Sierra, flight level 230.
Alright, we're not all by that much. Oh, are we creeping up to 34,000 feet? Oh shit. I think we are. Very nice. minus 217 Celsius for start, 500 ground. JT8D. Wonder what those stickers are for. Maybe that's the type of engine, the JT8D17. Maybe those are the type of engines that it is. Like that's the center engine, these are the two exterior ones maybe? Yeah, let me turn that up a little bit. I think that's a little better. Speed up a little bit. We lost a little bit of speed when we were climbing. Oh boy. Stormy over England. Did they really get that many clouds? I thought England didn't like get a whole lot of storms and shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I just didn't think they had storms where clouds were 30-some thousand feet in the air. I thought they just had like these little pisters, these little like rainstorms, like no thunder and lightning, just little rainstorms.
Radar contact.
Okay, we're almost back to speed. That's 108.9. Let's get that programmed in. Okay, so that's now programmed in 108.9. We have 341 for our ADF. We can plug that in as well, I guess. Excellent. Let's put this below in case we have to descend quickly. We'll have an idea of traffic underneath of us already. And we're looking at a course at 240. All right, that works. Actually, it probably would be a good idea to set our course now. Let me set our heading here. There's heading mode. Okay, and we have a course of rules 240.
London Control, Logan 9 Lima Bravo, flight level 180.
Logan 9 Lima
Golly,
Bravo,
this
radar
takes
contact.
forever to do. Almost there. It's 200 to 11. I'm just doing the pilot side. I'm not doing both sides. Well, I probably could actually do both sides since I'm right here. Up to 240 and there we go. Now we're at nav 2 here, so let's set this for 240 as well. Scroll down to 240. There we go. Alright, now we can go back into FMS mode. Let's get realigned again with our nav here.
Alpha 15 Whiskey November, radar contact.
Alright, FMS is on standby.
9 Lima Bravo, flight level 250.
Logan 9 Lima Bravo, radar contact.
Channel 083, Charlie, descend and maintain flight level 120.
Alright, we should be picking up our route again here any minute.
Channel 083, Charlie, contact Langan info on 128.525.
128.525, Channel 083, Charlie.
Alright, now we're all set up for our approach, as long as it sticks on runway 24. The sun should be going down. Hopefully, we got lucky and it got timed correct, and maybe it'll be like just starting to get dark as we're landing, so we can see a little bit of the runway lights. But I don't want it so black where we can't see anything. Alright, we picked up our course again. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Channel 083, Charlie, contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
125.0, Channel 083, Charlie, thanks.
Oh man, that's much better. Ooh, boy.
128.275 with channel 083 Charlie.
Scottish Control.
You gotta go sometimes, you know what I mean?
320.
Gotta drain the main vein.
Niner 8 Romeo Juliet radar contact.
Alright, I believe we're gonna be descending here fairly soon. Yeah. So let me get say intentions pulled up so I can see when they descend us. If they do. Hopefully they will. Alright, in their app, I'm gonna do the airport lookup. Edinburgh. Runway 24 is the arrival runway. We have winds 230 by 5, visibility 10 miles, altimeter 3015. Yep, okay, very good. Get our phone out because we're going to start descent here pretty soon. Oh, you know, actually, we don't need them until approach. We can put that back. Okay, landing. Set EPR, set speed bugs, and... Okay. Did he say 240? Oh no, he said 340. Okay.
Cougar Golf Oscar Papa Mike November, Scottish Control identified. Good evening. London Control, Easy 79 Papa Lima, flight level 240.
Easy 79 Papa Lima radar contact. London Control, Easy 908 Romeo Juliet, flight level 280. Easy 908 Romeo Juliet radar contact.
November, descend via in-pipe 1 Echo to flight level 070 into Edinburgh.
Alright, let's begin our descent. We can click on descend and that'll descend us down. It'll keep us at a constant speed the whole way. Kind of like the speed button does, or IAS when you're climbing. That's what that descend button does. It's supposed to keep you at a fairly constant speed based on your engine thrust. So let's pull our engines back so we don't overspeed this time. I think it keeps you at like 1,000 feet. Oh yeah, that's what it does. Let's go into VS mode. And we're gonna move this dial here down a little bit till that gets to right around 2,000. And let's spin it down a little bit more.
Romeo Juliet, contact Scottish
There we go.
Control on
That's good.
33.2.
Alright, we begin our descent into Edinburgh. Edinburgh! It gets in my belly! Man, for months now I've been on this Weight Watchers diet and it's been working well. They give you a certain amount of points you can use every day for eating. A lot of food is 0 points. Pretty much like all meat, vegetables, it's just breads and shit like that, there's points, right? So for all this time I've had a certain amount of points. Well, them points have been like almost cut in half, and I'm like, oh no, now the diet's gonna start getting really tough. I'm like, oh man. So I used to be able to get away with eating like chicken nuggets every once in a while, and some shit that I used to like. I still haven't had pizza, which is amazing that I haven't had pizza or pasta. But that's not true. I had wheat noodles at the Korean place a couple of times, so that's not 100% true. I've had pasta twice, but not the pasta I really want, with like the really spicy sauce and some big ass meatballs and a hunk of chicken parmesan on top of it. That's the way to my heart. You can make me a good chicken parmesan, I will be a simp forever. Maybe a simp's a little strong, but you get the idea. There's a lot of truth to that, they say, about cooking is the way to a man's whatever. A lot of truth in that. You get a girl that can cook, keep her. Alright, let me activate both sides of our nav systems. We can put the localizer in there. Normally I would try to set the auto brakes too and all that, but I think they set all that. I don't know why it's saying updated. I just updated it like yesterday. Well, bitch, no, don't you start. Don't you do it. Don't you fall out of autopilot. That's a bad airplane right there. Bad airplane.
Cougar Paper Mike November. Expect the ILS runway 24 approach into Edinburgh. Verify information kilo. Runway 24 approach into Edinburgh. Cougar Golf on the Papa Mike November.
Alright, we are all set up. This is really a fun airplane to fly, it really is. I just wish that, again, the engines. That seems to be a complaint with like a lot of airplanes, even the Phoenix Airbus. I mean, it's just the whole time in the cabin. Now you can turn it down a little bit, but it's not the same. All right, crossing 25,000 feet. Speed is doing good. Autopilot yaw dampener. I would venture to say that this button here on the side is the yaw dampener one. I don't know that for sure. That's an educated guess. So far, so good. I thought about flying the Technam 2012 tonight. I haven't flown that plane in maybe a year, maybe. I think the last time I flew that was from Boston to Martha's Vineyard or some shit. Recreating a real world flight, as I like to do. Forget what flight, what airline that was, but there's a airplane company that flies in Northeast America that flies mainly from like Boston and Maine to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, parts of Connecticut, like just short little regional, sometimes up to Canada, like to Toronto or something like that. Aha, that does hundreds. Okay. Yeah, it's been a pretty smooth flight so far, man. They make a good airplane, Flight Sim Studios. I don't really give them enough credit sometimes on the stuff they make, but not the E-jets they made, but like those are like just complete shit. But this plane, oh, you know what? Maybe no, the FSS jets are okay. I'm thinking of a different company. Yeah, because those are the same as Aerosoft. But yeah, this is great. The Technam 2006, the 2012. Those are great little airplanes. Highly detailed on the inside, pretty in-depth systems. Not like Black Square, but not far off either.
Contact Edinburgh approach on 121.205.
Contact Edinburgh approach on 121 blah 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 blah. It's always easier to have your co-pilot handle the comms while you're flying. Or the captain if the co-pilot's the one flying. First officer is flying. Then the captain would overtake the comms. So we really don't have that much farther to go.
November, Edinburgh, approach identified. Good evening.
So we come here,
Since we're in the skies near
Esto,
Carlisle, let me tell you about
Tartan,
the
and then we go up and around.
Carlisle is known as the Great Border City because it's right near the boundary between England and Scotland. It's got a castle that dates back to 1092, built by William Rufus, son of William the Conqueror. The city has seen
What about
more than
William,
its share of battles, especially during
William
the time
Wallace?
of the border wars. Those were some rowdy folks who made cattle rustling into an art form.
Wow, really? They still have the
Carlisle
current bit rate saying I'm too high. I'm at 6,000 kilobits. They want me at 2,500? No fucking way, man. Can't stream hot and HD at 2,500, I don't think. I'll have to check that out. I just started getting that message recently after I tried to switch to Restream. Alright, we're getting ready to go into some clouds. I'm not very sure what the outside temperature is because we don't have a radar. We do have that, so we're at -10. So let's go ahead and put our anti-ISO in. Alright, anti-ice is on. I guess we can turn them off. I thought we were going to be over clouds, but we're not right now. I mean, going through clouds. That's what this Airbus captain recommended, when you go through clouds, to turn it on. Especially if you're at, you know, pretty cold outside like it is. We're going to be going into heading mode here pretty soon. Actually, let me go into heading mode now. Let's go to flight plan. Let's go to approach. Runway 24. ILS. Select. Enter. Oh, it changed the course again. Are you fucking serious? Son of a bitch. Now I gotta do all this again? You suck.
Lumax 1133, contact London Control on 130.925.
God, it takes so long, my goodness. What the fuck? Why did that just change automatically? What the fuck, man? Maybe I clicked on it by accident. So I think if you click on it, it will center out your course. Almost at 240. Okay.
Cougar Papa Mike November, you need to be below 250 knots.
let's level out a little bit. Okay, altitude.
EG790 Romeo Alpha contact. London control on 134.39. 134.39. Clear. EG790 Romeo Alpha.
Alright, landing lights on. Brakes armed.
Cougar Papa Mike November. Turn right, heading 040 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach. Vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach. Cougar Golf on to Papa Mike November.
Alright, turning right, heading 040. We'll stay right around 200 knots. Oh yeah, we gotta put in our QNH right now, our pressure. We have 3012. Okay. We in the soup today, boys. Super soupy outside. Super soupy. Super soupy.
Cougar Paper Mike November. Turn left, heading 325.
Okay. Turn left, heading 325. Alright, there's 325. I think. Oops. Almost. That's my old man eyes. Couldn't see it.
Cougar Paper Mike November. Descend altitude 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet. Cougar Golf on to Papa Mike November. Cougar Papa Mike November, 17 miles from FI24. Turn left heading 295, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Nav, beacon, and logo lights set. Brake pressure checked. Altimeter is set to 1019er. Boost pumps all on. Cross feed number 2 is open and 1 and 3 are closed. Fuel heat off. Hydraulic pumps all on. Approach checks complete.
Excellent. Alright, let's go slats flaps 2. Let's turn 295. Let's activate approach mode. Miles out. We're a little slow. Let's stay around 200 knots for now. Our landing speeds looks like it's around 130 something. Yeah, 134. Flaps 30. We'll do flaps 40 so we hit a little softer. Alright, altitude on. Alright, let's go. Next flaps.
121.23.
We've almost captured a localizer. Let me turn a little bit more so we're not capturing it at the absolute... Oh, localizer's been captured. Never mind. Localizer's been captured. 15 miles out. Once we capture the ILS, the glide slope will do our landing checklist. Glide slope is armed. We're at 181 for speed. Let's drop that back a little bit. Now this could be a very interesting landing, being that we can't really see shit. We can't see a damn thing. Hopefully there's an airport down there. So we're at flaps 5. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more settings to go.
Cougar Paper Mike November. Contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
Alright, I'm starting to see some shit come in, so that's good. Let's go flaps 15, 10 miles out roughly. We're about 2,500 over the ground. That's our radio altitude right there, right here. 144. That's good. And let's put our transponder on above in case we have to do a takeoff, a go around. Alright. Gear down. Glide slope is getting ready to capture. There's our runway right in front of us. Landing checklist.
Flaps full set. Ignition set to continuous. Anti-skid on. Landing checks complete.
Okay.
Behind the loading ATR 72 on a 4-mile final. Runway 4, clear to land. Cougar Golf on the Papa Mike, November.
Alright, flaps full. One thing we need to do next time before we go is try to figure out how to adjust the trim when we're landing, because this thing is really trying to pitch my nose up. I know if I could grab that wheel right now and adjust it, I wouldn't be fighting as much as I am right now. Wow, really? I didn't think that was gonna be that rough. My goodness. Well, that's all right. We haven't landed this airplane in a long time. They're not all gonna be real good, but we gonna go around and try that one again. Hang on, let me turn off say intentions. We gonna take off again real quick. All right, say intentions is gone. Let's just take off again real quick. All right, let's just spin back around and try to do this again. Yeah, I have this thing pitched all the way down and I cannot. All right, that's a little better. Okay, altitude is good. Flaps are up. All right, let's drop down to 3,000 feet. Yeah, that was a little too rough. If it was closer to like 400 maybe, and the 300, but yeah, that was a little too rough for my liking. All right, let's get back down to 3,000 feet. Alright, once the glide slope gets above us again, we'll spin around then. There we go, it's almost below us. Let's wait for it to get up to the first dot, and then we'll spin around. Okay, spin around. stop! Fucking. I held the heading button down too long and it almost spun around in a complete circle. Alright, we're at our selected altitude. Let's arm approach mode again. Let's go flaps 1. Boy, those flashes of light, man. Ooh, boy. Alright, we're almost lined up with the localizer. Let's go next flaps. Localizer's captured. Line up our heading bug again. Here we are. Almost 10 miles out. I think it's better to sit back here in case I need to grab that wheel and spin it. Alright, localizer's almost captured. Let's put the landing gear down. Let's go next flaps. Alright, glide slope is captured again. Go flaps 25. Let's arm the speed brake. Alright, close enough. Alright, there we go. Flaps are set. Alright, this time we're gonna let it go until about 1,000 feet maybe. I say that and then I wind up doing it at like 1,500. Like, I like having that little extra buffer to play with the controls, you know, to make sure my thumb is doing working properly. All right, let's take ourselves out of autopilot and yaw dampener. Okay, I think that's better now. Yeah, that's better. Definitely better than last time. I usually grease these airplanes, man. I think the last like handful of times I landed this thing, man, we landed at like 120, like minus 150, minus 180. I'd have to go back and search, but I the last few times I flew this, we landed in Japan. Not that that makes a difference on the landing, but I remember it because it was a really cool flight. I like flying over Japan. Japan's really pretty to fly over. This thing is definitely easier to control with the flight control unit, that's for sure. That's for sure. Just using your thumb, man, is really tough on this airplane. Yeah, definitely be easier. Next time I'm going to use my Turtle Beach system. It's this is way too hard to control with just your thumb. But it's still a fun airplane. Hey man, not every landing's going to be a great one. I mean, it was a good center line, just a little bit rough. A little bit, about 100 feet per minute. A little rougher than we should have been. But yeah, man, that was cool. I'm glad we did that flight. That was fun. I liked it. I liked it a lot. All right, my friends, I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show, probably tomorrow night. Depends on what time I get back from picking my daughter up. Might do a little Subnautica action tomorrow night. I don't know. But definitely Saturday night, we're going to be flying the 777. That's my plan on Saturday night. Fly the 777 in X-Plane. Try to get that co-pilot to do a little more on the listening to us. And, yeah. And try to get him to do a little more stuff inside the cockpit, since we can voice command like 1,100 different things. It's crazy what you can voice command in that game with that flight factor 777. Anyways, that's it, my friends. Hit like, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, this episode was sponsored by Yo Mama. See ya.